Everything on this planet has a positive side that we can cherish and a negative and rather unexplored, creepier side that may give you the chills. Likewise, the second largest continent, Asia, is a continent of contrasts, where ancient traditions and bustling modernity coexist. But beneath Asia's charming exterior lies creepy truths that force you to rethink your decision of traveling in Asia. Haunted places and ghosts. Do you believe in ghosts and cursed spirits? You will after this video. Asia is a continent rich in history and folklore, and its haunted places are no exception. From ancient castles to abandoned temples, these locations are said to be home to restless spirits and unexplained occurrences. Creepy. Most of these haunted places are abandoned places and buildings. These buildings are often overrun by nature, can be quite eerie and atmospheric. One such well-known abandoned building for all the worst reasons in Asia is the old Changi Hospital in Singapore. This hospital was abandoned in the 1990s and it is now said to be haunted by the spirits of patients who died there. The hospital is said to be so haunted that it was used as a filming location for the movie The Conjuring 2. Another popular way to experience the creepy side of Asia is to travel during ghost hours. Ghost hours are the hours where public transportation is scarce and the streets are often deserted. This can be a great time to explore abandoned buildings and other creepy places. If you see a woman in a white dress in the middle of the road, don't stop your car, or else it will be your last night on Earth. Another creepy place is the Aokigahara Forest. This forest is located in Japan, and it is known as the Suicide Forest. The forest is said to be haunted by the spirits of those who have committed suicide there. Creepy locals. Wherever we go, we find good and bad people. If you're a female tourist traveling in Asia, there is a slight chance that local men will stare at you. There have been cases of harassment in broad daylight that have come under the radar. Renowned travel vlogger Lexi Alford shared her story of how she was harassed in the public when she visited India with their family when she was only 14 years old. She told her viewers in the video that she was wearing shorts due to the hot weather, which gained the attention of local men who kept staring at her and following her to take her pictures without her consent. She said, "The worst part was in the eyes. It was almost like they were burning holes in my skin." Another incident took place in Shibuya, Tokyo, where a local tried to touch a traveler inappropriately, but here comes our hero, the Angel of Shibuya. Rob is a Twitch streamer who helps people in the streets of Shibuya. He tackled the situation very well by pretending to be a friend of the girl. Such men still do exist. If you're a female traveler like her, it is advisable to have a male escort with you in areas like these. This will keep you safe. Urban legends and folklore. In addition to its haunted places, Asia also has some fascinating urban legends and creepy folklore. These tales, which have been passed down through generations, often feature vengeful spirits, mysterious creatures, and other supernatural beings. I'm getting goosebumps. The tale of Bangar Fort in India will give you the chills. This 17th century fort is said to be cursed. According to local folklore, a curse was placed on the fort by a disgruntled sorcerer who was in love with the princess of Bangar. This curse, it is believed, led to the fort's eventual downfall and the tragic fate of its inhabitants, and anyone who enters after sunset is said to be doomed. Of course you will be if you enter as an uninvited guest to a party of ghosts. Another popular urban legend in Asia is the story of Kuchisake Onna, a Japanese ghost with a slashed mouth. Kuchisake Onna was a beautiful woman who had married a samurai. The samurai was often away from home fighting, and Kuchisake Onna grew lonely. She began having affairs with other men, and her husband eventually found out. In a fit of rage, the samurai took a knife and slit Kuchisake Onna's mouth from ear to ear. She died from her injuries, and her spirit became a vengeful Onryo. Kuchisake Onna is said to haunt the streets and alleyways at night, wearing a surgical mask or a piece of cloth to cover her disfigured face. She approaches people and asks them if they think she's beautiful. If they say no, she will kill them with her scissors or knife. If they say yes, she will remove her mask to reveal her hideous scar and then ask them again if they think she's beautiful. If they say no, she will kill them. If they say yes, she will slit their mouth open in the same way that hers was slit. Death in all circumstances. Cursed objects. What if I tell you that you can get your wishes granted, but with a price to pay? Cursed objects are often said to be possessed by spirits, and they can bring bad luck or good luck to those who own them. The dark cursed powers turned a monkey's paw into a cursed object. Monkey's paw is a mummified paw of a monkey that is said to have the power to grant 3 wishes. However, the wishes are granted in a twisted and malevolent way, often with horrific consequences. Another popular cursed object is the takrat, a Thai amulet that is said to be possessed by a spirit. Takrat is said to have a variety of powers, including protection from harm, good luck, and wealth. The Kiyohimes is a sword that is said to be possessed and cursed by the spirit of a woman who was murdered by her husband. The sword is said to be able to control the weather, and it is said to bring misfortune to anyone who touches it. It is currently on display in a museum in Japan, and it is said to be one of the most haunted objects in the country. Mysterious disappearances. Although rare, there have been a number of mysterious disappearances in Asia. These disappearances have often occurred in remote areas, and the cause of the disappearance is often unknown. One such disappearance in Asia is the case of Dyatlov Pass incident. In 1959, a group of 9 Russian hikers disappeared in the Ural Mountains. The hikers' bodies were found scattered around the campsite, and the cause of death was never determined. Creepy street food. We all have seen Bear Grylls eat all sorts of creepy things, even insects, but that was to survive. But here in some countries of Asia, such creepy foods are a delicacy. Century egg, also known as preserved egg or 100-year-old egg, is made by preserving duck, chicken, or quail eggs in a mixture of clay, ash, salt, quicklime, and rice straw for several weeks to several months. The result is a gelatinous, translucent black egg with a strong and a pungent flavor. Sanakji is a live octopus dish that is sliced into small pieces and served immediately. The tentacles are still moving and can stick to the throat, making it a challenging and a creepy dish to eat. In some Asian countries, especially Thailand, Cambodia, and Vietnam, fried insects like crickets, grasshoppers, and silkworms are popular street snacks. They are high in protein and considered a crunchy delicacy by locals. Snake wine is made by infusing whole venomous snakes in rice wine or grain alcohol. It's believed to have medicinal properties, but the sight of snakes floating in the bottle can be quite creepy. Will you ever consider eating any of these? I hope you're not throwing up. I'm sorry I had to take you through it, and don't tell me that now you're scared after hearing about all the spooky places and tales. Don't worry, my friends, it's all folks. What do you find the most creepiest about traveling in Asia? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe.